Imagine buying the exact same 2020 Honda Accord, but the price difference was $18,000. Same year, same trim, same mileage. I bought this car from 5 different places: Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, CarMax, a traditional dealership, and an auction. One tried to scam me. One hit me with hidden fees that doubled the price, and one gave me the cheapest deal. But it came with serious risk. The cheapest? $15,200. The most expensive? $33,200. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly where to buy, where to avoid, and how you can save thousands on your next car. This is Motor Intel Report. Let's dive in. Subscribe. Where you buy a car matters more than what car you buy. I tested this with the exact same 2020 Honda Accord XL, 60 to 70,000 miles, clean title. I bought one from 5 different sources: Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, CarMax, a dealership, and an auction. Source number 1, private seller on Craigslist. I found a clean 2020 Honda Accord XL with only 63,000 miles listed for $16,500. But I wasn't jumping in blindly. I met the seller in a public lot, test drove it, then took it straight to my mechanic. The inspection came back perfect, one owner and full service records. Therefore, I offered $15,000. He countered at $16,000, but I held firm at $15,200. He accepted. No dealer fees, no doc fees, nothing. Just the car plus registration. Total out the door? Only $15,200. This was by far the cheapest deal I got, but it wasn't without risk. Private seller pros. This was the cheapest deal by far. No dealer markup, no hidden fees, and everything was fully negotiable. You're dealing directly with the owner, therefore you can get the best price. But here's the reality: private sellers come with more risk. No warranty, no support, and you have to do all the work yourself. You schedule the inspection, handle the paperwork, and spend hours researching. It's time-consuming. This seller was honest and the car was exactly as described, but that's not always the case. Therefore, you could easily get scammed if the seller is sketchy. As you'll see with source number 2, I found a 2020 Honda Accord XL with 68,000 miles listed for just $14,900. It looked like a total steal, even cheaper than Craigslist. Therefore, I contacted the seller right away. He replied within minutes, super eager, and said, "Cash only, can meet today," but that was red flag number 1. I asked for the VANG to run a Carfax report. He sent one, and surprisingly, it came back clean. One owner, no accidents. Therefore, everything looked perfect, so I agreed to meet him. But things were about to go wrong. I showed up to meet the seller. The car looked similar to the photos, but something felt off immediately. I asked to see the title. He said it was at home and we could transfer it later. Therefore, red flag number 2. But when I checked the VANG on the actual car, it didn't match the one he sent me. I ran the real VANG through Carfax. Therefore, the truth came out: salvage title and flood damage. This was a classic bait and switch scam. He used photos and VANG of a clean car, but brought a wrecked flood vehicle hoping I wouldn't notice. I walked away immediately. Facebook Marketplace has tons of scams like this. Be careful out there. 2 sources down. One gave me the best deal I found, but the other was a complete scam. Therefore, 3 more sources still to go. But wait until you see what the traditional dealership tried to charge for the exact same car. $33,200 plus a bunch of extra fees. This one shocked me the most. Source number 3, CarMax. I found a 2020 Honda Accord XL with 66,000 miles listed at $24,500. Therefore, I paid a $199 transfer fee to bring it to my local store. The car was clean, one owner, with full service records. CarMax had already reconditioned it with new brakes and a fresh detail. But the total price after the $299 doc fee came out to $24,998. That's almost $10,000 more than the private seller. But it was way easier. No negotiating, no haggling, and no sketchy meetings. I just walked in, test drove it, and bought it. Done. Plus they gave me a 7-day return policy and a 30-day warranty. Here's the CarMax pros. No haggle pricing, so you know exactly what you're paying. Therefore, you get a 7-day money-back guarantee and a 30-day warranty. The cars are clean, fully inspected, and the whole process feels professional. But here's the downside. CarMax is expensive. You're paying a big premium for that convenience. Therefore, this car ended up costing $9,800 more than the private seller. That's the convenience tax. No negotiating, limited selection, and you can't talk them down. But for some people, it's worth it. You're paying for peace of mind. No scams, no stress, just a clean and easy purchase. Source number 4. Traditional Honda dealership. I found a certified pre-owned 2020 Accord XL with 61,000 miles on the lot. Sticker price was already $28,900, way more expensive than CarMax. But it gets worse. I sat down with the salesman and therefore the fees started piling up. He hit me with a $2,500 market adjustment fee. I asked what it was for. He said, high demand. Total made-up nonsense. But that wasn't all. Doc fee, $899. Dealer prep, $695. Nitrogen tire fill, $199. Vang etching, $399. Therefore, they added $4,692 in garbage fees on top of the sticker price. Running total. Base price $28,900 plus $2,500 market adjustment and $4,692 in fees. Therefore, it came up to $36,092. But wait, there's more. The finance manager tried to push an extended warranty for $3,200, gap insurance for $895, and paint protection for $1,299. I said no to everything. Therefore, after negotiating some fees away, the final price landed at $33,200, but that's still $18,000 more than the private seller for the exact same car. The dealership experience was the worst: high pressure, hidden fees, and constant upsells. 4 sources tested. Prices ranged from $15,000 to $33,000. But one source is still left: the public auction. This is the riskiest option by far, but it's also where I got the lowest price yet, just $13,800. Therefore, there's a big catch. Source number 5, public auto auction. Most auctions are dealer only, but some open to the public once a month. Therefore, I went for it. I found a 2020 Honda Accord XL with 69,000 miles. I could only preview it the day before, no test drive, no full inspection. Just a quick walk around and starting the engine. Bidding started at $10,000. I won it at $13,800, plus a $400 buyer fee. Therefore, total out the door was $14,200. This was the cheapest of all 5 sources, but also by far the riskiest. Let's compare the final numbers. Auction, $14,200 plus $1,800 in repairs equals $16,000 total. Private seller on Craigslist, $15,200. Facebook Marketplace. Total scam, I walked away. CarMax, $24,998. Traditional dealership, $33,200. Same exact car, but an insane $18,000 price difference. Therefore, the private seller was the clear sweet spot. Great price and clean car. The auction was cheaper but way too risky. CarMax was convenient but overpriced. And the dealership? Straight up ripoff. If this video just saved you $10,000 on your next car, smash that like button right now. I spent over $100,000 buying the same Honda Accord 5 times. Therefore, you don't have to. But tell me in the comments, where did you buy your last car? Did you get a great deal or did you get ripped off? Therefore, if you want more money-saving car investigations, subscribe to Motor Intel Report and hit the bell. Let's save more money together. Share this video with anyone buying a car it could save them thousands. This is Motor Intel Report. We bring you the real data so you can buy smart. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next investigation.